I just created this new agency model. It's the absolute easiest to sell. It's the easiest to fulfill, and yet nobody's doing it, and I'm not sure why. I also just tested this with a client of mine. He was able to get 3 clients the very first day of testing it, and he got 4 clients within that first week. All right, so here's how it works. A few weeks ago, I made a video called I Turned Around a Failing Business. I would watch it if I were you, but basically, I just helped my parents who run a massage spa. They kind of manage it, and they were having trouble getting appointments because the economy's bad or everyone's on vacation, stuff like that. The summers are just always slower. And so with the slow summer, they just had a hard time getting appointments. And I said, well, I'm Carson Fox, the absolute best at getting appointments. Why don't I help you get some more appointments? So here's what I did. I took their database. I don't know if you ever heard of a database reactivation. A lot of people already have heard about this. We're not selling only database reactivation. I'm going to show you how it works. But now, basically, I took their current database. They had 30,000 contacts of people that have booked a massage over the last 10 years. And over the last 90 days, 900 people booked a massage. So I took that list of 900 people and I started sending them a text. The text was something like, hey, I just want to see if you want to come in for a massage this week. We just have some openings. Would you be open to chat? Now, out of the 900, we only actually sent 500 messages because we were getting so many booked massages in. We got 75 massages booked within the next 2 days. So that works really well. We literally booked out their entire week just from 1 day of outreach, and it cost almost nothing. We didn't have to run any Facebook ads or anything fancy like that. Now I look at this and I say, I didn't get paid a dime here, right? So I just helped them make like $8,000 in their business, and I didn't get paid a single dime. Now I was just helping my family out, but what if it's this easy to get appointments? What if I just tried this and I use this for another massage place? And I kind of just opened my eyes. Like if I just said to another massage place, I said, hey, just pay me, $10 per massage you get. A massage on average like $100. They maybe make $60 profit. Just pay me, $10, whatever, for helping you get a massage. I can help them get 65, 75 appointments in 1 day. They can make $7,500. I just make $750, and that's just from one client. I can easily sell this to 10 different clients. So I decided to test this with a client of mine. I showed him the exact system, showed him how to use it. Again, he was able to get 3 clients within the first day of actually doing outreach for this offer. He tested massage, but also some other niches, was able to get a lot more appointments within these other niches. Now, I know he's watching this video, and I'm sorry that I'm milking your testimonial, but obviously it worked for him. And also, I've tested this with a few other people. I actually just asked a few people today. They said they were able to get 4 calls every day using this system since they started it. And I also tested it on myself. I just tested out sending out a couple hundred messages. I was getting like a 25% response rate from my campaign. Your average response rate is a 1% response rate, right? I'm getting 25%, which is insane. Now, I was very hesitant to show you this technique, to show you this strategy, just because I wanted to keep this to myself and literally just do it myself, because I knew there's so much potential here. I could easily sell this to a ton of people and make a ton of money myself. But then I realized there are literally millions and millions and millions of businesses that actually need this service, especially the low ticket niches, just because everyone's targeting the high ticket niches, right? Every agency is targeting roofing and solar companies or e-com because they make more money, or at least that's what they think. And no one's really targeting these low ticket companies, the ones that are just selling something for $100, like a massage place. And the reason for that is because the high ticket ones, obviously, it's hard to sell agency services to a massage place where I say, hey, pay me $2,000 a month plus pay for ads, and maybe we'll get you a couple appointments. It's hard to justify that, right? We have to get a lot of massages in order to justify the cost. But if I just get one roofing job, obviously it's worth it if we're running ads. Now, in this case, we're not really running ads. We're just doing like a database reactivation type thing, and it almost costs us nothing to do, and therefore we can run it profitably for another business. Now, since I've shown this to a few people, they're all giving me these same objections. I'm going to go through those and why you're wrong. First objection being, how is this any different from any other database reactivation? It's different because we're going to call this database engagement, not reactivation. We're going to keep it going. We're not going to stop after the first month. Usually people sell database reactivation by, they say, hey, we're going to take your email list, we're going to get you on the software, free trial, whatever. You're going to be able to send out a whole bunch of texts and emails, we're going to get a ton of appointments, and then you're going to use that software forever, right? So they do it one time and then they just let it go. That's not the way to do this. You should be able to text and email your list at least every month, but honestly probably a couple times per week. And so if I have a list of people that were interested in massage before, they came in for a massage before, they're probably wanting a massage every single month, or sometimes every couple of weeks, right? And so, or at least once a quarter. And so if we have a list of 30,000 contacts, we can probably get through that list within the next 3 months, right? But then after we've gone through the whole list, we can do it again next 3 months, right? Or the next quarter, or the next month, right? So we just keep cycling through that same list. And every time you cycle through, you just give a different reason why, right? So next month we say, hey, it's the holiday weekend, right? Or next month we say, hey, it's Valentine's Day. Or hey, I just emailed you last month, I'll email you again. Or hey, you send it from a different name. Hey, this is Carson rather than this is Marion, right? We just keep changing something about it to where it sounds slightly different, but we just offer the same thing over and over again. And yes, trust me, that works. I do the same thing to my list. I've got a list of 10,000 people I've texted and emailed over the last 2 years straight. and I made $10,000 over the course of the weekend from my email list. And these are people that have been on my email list for 2 years, and they've received hundreds of emails from me over the last 2 years, and for some reason they just decided to buy today. The next thing is, how could I charge $2,000, $3,000 per month, or $5,000 per month, or even $750 for just 1 day of work? How could I charge that, right? You're not charging $3,000 a month, or they're not paying for a software, they're paying for you to book appointments for them, and you're just getting paid a commission, right? So if I book 75 appointments for them, they would easily be willing to pay you $10 per appointment, which is $750. Now, obviously, it's going to take some work and some time for you to, schedule appointments back and forth. That's 75 appointments you have to manually, book in. You can hire a VA to do all that. But if I came to you and I said, hey, I'll get you agency clients guaranteed, you just have to pay me a commission on whatever you close. Just pay me, 20% of the commission, right? I'm sure you'd be open to that. Like, if I was doing everything for you and all you had to do is fulfill the clients, I'm sure you would say yes, and so would everybody else. So that's why this works for also saturated niches like dentists or chiropractors or gyms, right? All these niches are saturated where a lot of people are reaching out to them. But if I say, hey, I'll just work on commission for you, I want to see if I can work on your team and work on commission, I'm sure they would all say yes to that. And the third objection I keep getting is, if it's so easy, why wouldn't they do it themselves? Well, I'll give you a couple reasons. The main reason is they're kind of dumb. They don't really know how to set up any of these automations or any of these marketing stuff themselves. They really don't know how to, even if they do know how to do emails or SMS, they write the most terrible messages. They do not know how to market themselves at all, trust me. And so if you're just slightly better than they are, you're going to get way better results than they are. And so that's one thing. The second thing is, usually they're going to say that they don't have the time to do it, right? So for example, me as an example, I'm pretty good at writing emails. I'm pretty good at sending text messages. I'm actually the best at that. But I don't even send my own text messages out. I don't even send my own emails out. Why? Because I'd rather pay somebody else to do it for me. Now, I pay my guys on commission to write my emails for me. And guess what? He made $3,000 just this week on commission from the emails he sent for me. And you might think, well, why would you pay somebody $3,000 a week when you could just do it yourself? I just don't have the time to do it myself. I'd rather pay him $3,000 and he helped me make $11,000. So, I'll take the $11,000 and I'll give you $3,000. I'm more willing to do that because it really take no work or no effort or no time off of my plate. So what I mentioned before, like if I just told you, hey, sit on the couch, eat Cheetos, play video games, I'll bring you clients and appointments, just give me a commission. Would you be open to that? I'm sure you would say yes. Even if you had free time, you would still hire me to do it because, again, I'm working on commission. I'm just going to send you money. Would you be open for me to send you money? Everybody would say yes to that, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I just created a program. I call it the Speed Agency. Basically, what I will do is I will help you set up this entire agency. I'll give you the exact scripts to use for cold outreach messages. I'll also give you the automation tools you can use. So a Facebook, email, SMS, WhatsApp automation, or voicemail automation for completely free to start. I'll also give you the niches that you want to target that work really well for this type of agency. I lay out everything I know about these industries, plus how much you should charge for each individual industry. I also will give you a lead list of everyone that's in this niche, right? So if we're targeting massage, I can give you a lead list of tens of thousands of massage places so you can text and email them automatically using the automations. I also give you the exact sales script to use to make it extremely easy for you to close clients. And I also show you how to do the fulfillment step by step so you know exactly what to do for your client. And on top of that, we will have daily calls Monday through Friday. So if you have any questions or you need to be held accountable, you can talk to me every single day. And you should easily be able to get clients within the first month. So the guarantee is, if you send out 200 messages per day and you don't get at least one client, I will pay you $10,000. And I can easily assume that you should be able to get at least 5 clients within the first month of doing this agency. So if you're interested in that, you can book a call below. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.